Hey there, plastic junkies. How are you? I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I apologize for that. I've been slacking. Kind of lost my modeling mojo. I'm trying to get it back. So I'm doing a buddy build with my friend from Facebook, Tom, who also has a YouTube channel here. It's called TCPIII. It's here on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description below for his channel. What we are doing is we're having a little bit of 80s nostalgia flashback. He's building the old AMT Ertl Airwolf, and I am taking the old AMT Ertl California Highway Patrol 222 and turning it into Redwolf. Now, I will not be doing an in-box review of this kit. Let's just say it's, at the time, if you wanted an Airwolf kit or if you wanted a 222 kit, these were the guys to go to. Unfortunately, they don't make the 222 or the Airwolf kit anymore. Aoshima has the molds for the Airwolf kit, and believe me, it is 1,000 times better than the Ertl kit will ever be or ever will be. I've done a little bit of work. I cleaned up some flash. I put in the windows here that are going to be, I'm not even going to mask these off because they're going to be painted black. It's kind of pointless to mask them off. Add a little color to the seats, a little red to it, you know. I got to go back and touch up one spot on there that I messed up on. Cockpit, pretty bare, you know. As a matter of fact, you're not going to see any of this stuff back here because the windows are going to be painted black. Only thing you're going to see is from this point up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this thing with a coat of paint, add a little bit more to it, and when we come back, you'll see what I've done. Hopefully I can get the cockpit done and the main windows masked off, ready for installation. For those of you that subscribe, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It makes me feel pretty good that people actually like what I'm doing. They like to see what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a while, you know, and I mean, ever since I was 5, I'm now 46, so yeah, pretty good while off and on. Anyway, you know, I just want to thank you guys again for subscribing. Please, you know, hit that like button. Share my videos. Share Tom's videos. You know, just help this modeling community grow by leaps and bounds. So anyway, guys, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to get a little bit more work done. And my camera is flashing at me, and I need to charge the battery. So I'll do that while working on this. And when I come back, I'll show you what I have. I mean, it may be a little while for me, but for you, it'll just be a few moments. So, stay tuned, gang. I'll see you very soon. All right, everybody, we're back. As you can see, I've got some work done on the 222 or Redwolf. Got the cockpit installed and the interior windows installed, which I can go back and mask here in a few minutes. You know, this kit is pretty old, and it wasn't that great when it came out, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of puttying, like right here on the wing sponsons, especially the join seam here. I mean, these kits were always notorious for having really bad seams. So I guess what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fill this up with my sprue goo, let it dry, and when we come back, I will show you what I've been doing on it. Trying to straighten up a little bit as I go. So also, I'm going to be working on the rotor shaft here. Usually there's a piece that comes out that I just cut off so I can glue this together, and then I can glue this in at a later time. It's just easier for puttying and sanding. But when we come back, I'll have the rotor taken care of and painted up, and hopefully some of these seams and everything filled, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you all in a few moments. Alright, welcome back everybody. As you can see, we got all the windows masked off that need to be masked off. Next step will be to actually putty this thing and get some of these seams taken care of. I remember how bad the fit is on this thing, but I didn't think it was like this. I've got like a 1.5 millimeter gap right here that I've got to fill in. A little bit of putty and patience, I guess. But just to show you, I have been doing stuff. I did get the main rotor head done. I don't know how. Let me try adjusting the light here. That would probably help so I'm not blinding everything. Oops, right is left, left is right. Got the basic colors for it. Like I said, there's a little nipple, whatever you want to call it, that's supposed to sit down inside of here for the rotor head, but I always cut that off because I use this hole to put in like a skewer or something just to hold it so I can spray it, you know, airbrush it. And then what I'll do is when the kit's done, I'll just take and pop her in like so, if I can get it on there without screwing it up. Anyway, it'll go in like that, and it'll be straight, and you know, secured with glue and everything, and it won't be coming out for a very long time, if all. So anyway, like I said, I've got this beast masked off, and got the windows covered that needed to be covered. So when I come back, I'm going to have the puttying done and sanded, and hopefully we can get on to some painting on this thing. I mean, it's just two colors, big deal, red and black, you know. But you know, it's an old kit, yes. It's got its problems, yes. Fit isn't so great. It's not like one of these kits that fall together, you know. And this will actually test your modeling ability. So if you haven't thrown it up against the wall, or Godzilla'd it, or King Kong'd it, whatever you want to call it, then you're doing pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to pause here and put some putty on this thing, which I know I've probably said that the last 3 times I had the camera on, and get this thing taken care of. I left off a bunch of the smaller parts because it's kind of stupid putting them on there when I have to putty and sand, and I really don't want to knock anything off. But anyway, guys and girls, when we get back, hopefully we'll be ready to put some paint on this thing. So we'll see you soon.